Hey guys, Justin here. I'm just going to run you through today's hamstring, glutes, calves, Neuro max strength workout. So the focus for today's workout is on intensity with great execution and great form. So higher bar weights, higher machine weights, but not sacrificing great technique or great execution. So use the intent and the tempo of the rep to help drive the stimulus for today's workout. So for your warm-ups, 5 minutes, bike, rower, cross trainer, just get the heart rate up to 120 beats per minute. If you need to do any foam rolling, focus on thoracic spine, glutes, ITB, calves, even quads. Complete 2 to 3 warm-up sets of the banded rack pulls. Now this is going to be the most important part. This is what's going to prime our nervous system, warm our joints up, warm our muscles up, and get us ready to work. So our first strength block is banded rack pulls. Our intent is to control the negative, focus on initiating the movement with the hamstrings and the glutes. Our key takeaways are going to be tempo, the reps in reserve, and the rest periods. So for our tempo, it's a 3-1-X-0. So that 3 is the controlled negative, the 1 is the pause at the bottom, limit any bounce or stretch reflex, and recruit as much motor units or muscle fibers as we can to execute the rep explosively. And then 0 seconds is the pause at the top. Your reps in reserve, sets 1 to 4, you're allowed 1 to 2 reps in reserve. Sets 5 and 6, I want you to take it to a max effort set or even fail by 1 rep. Now, with maximal contractions, we're going to need complete rest periods, so 2 to 3 minutes. If you're a neuro trainee, the 2 minutes might be you. If you're someone who's neurologically adapted to weight training, strength training, you're going to need that full 3 minutes. And then you're going to complete 6 sets of 6 of those, nothing else, guys. And then you're going to move on to the superset of your RDLs and your lying leg curls. So RDLs and then a lying leg curl. So same here, we've got a complete resistance profile over 2 exercises with the barbell RDLs loading you in the stretch position and the lying leg curl loading you more in the fully contracted position. So for your RDLs, your intent is to control the negative, focus on initiating the movement with the hamstrings and glutes. Your tempo is still a 3-1-X-0, so control the negative for 3, no momentum or bouncing from the bottom, then contract up hard explosively with the hamstrings and glutes. Your reps in reserve, 1 rep in reserve for the first 5 sets, and then that last set, I want you to have a max effort set or even fail by 1 rep. Now your rest period is 2 minutes. With the lying leg curl, your intent is to control the negative, focus on initiating the movements slowly for the first 15 degrees, then explode with the hamstring. Now the reason we do that is the gastroc or the calf muscle crosses the knee joint and it contributes a lot to the first 15 degrees of knee flexion in the lying leg curl. So we want to limit the involvement of the calf. So the first 15 degrees go really slowly and then explode through so the hamstring can do most of the work and we're not launching from the bottom with the calf. Your tempo here is 3-1-X-0. Your reps in reserve, the first 5 sets, 1 rep in reserve. Set 6, take it to fail or grind out a hard fought 6 reps. And then you're going to rest 2 minutes after that. And then after you've done your 5 sets of 6 of that superset, you're onto your leg press, but your hamstring dominant leg press. So your feet are high and wide here. Your intent here is to control the negative, focus on initiating the movement with the hamstrings as you press. So driving into the heels. So it's going to be 90% press with a 10% sort of drag into the heel, or imagine like you're wiping dog poo off your shoe. Your tempo is a controlled 3-second negative, control the bottom, you don't have to pause for 1 second, but explode out. And same, your reps in reserve here, the first 5 sets, you're allowed 1 rep in reserve. Set 6, I want you to take it to fail, and you have got your 2 minutes rest. And then you're finishing today with your standing calf raises. So your intent here, control the negative, get a full stretch at the bottom, focus on initiating the movement by driving into the ball of the foot or pressing into the big toe. And your tempo, controlled 3 seconds, control the bottom, don't bounce, but drive hard into that foot plate. And then reps in reserve, this is going to be a hard 6 sets of 6. Really 1 rep or no rep in reserve. Take 1 set to a complete failure. And guys, happy training. If you've got any questions, send me a message on WhatsApp or post in the Facebook group.